Welcome to SPASRO. Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we will see about Mercury and Neptune in 11th house. In astrology, when Mercury and Neptune are placed in the 11th house of a natal chart, it can have a significant influence on the individual's social life, communication style, and their involvement with groups, friends, and humanitarian causes. Here's what this placement might indicate. 1. Idealistic communication. Mercury represents communication, thought processes, and intellectual pursuits. Neptune is associated with dreams, intuition, and spirituality. When these two planets are in the 11th house, the individual may have an idealistic and intuitive way of communicating with friends and within social groups. They might be highly imaginative and creative in their ideas and may inspire others with their visions. 2. Unconventional friends. The 11th house is traditionally linked to friendships, groups, and associations. With Neptune here, the individual might attract or be drawn to friends who are unconventional, artistic, or spiritually inclined. Their social circle may consist of individuals who share their dreams and ideals. 3. Easily influenced. Neptune can bring a sense of illusion and confusion, and when placed with Mercury, it may make the individual highly impressionable. They might be susceptible to the thoughts and ideas of others, which could be both a strength and a weakness. They should be cautious of deception or misunderstandings in group dynamics. 4. Humanitarian interests. The 11th house is also associated with humanitarian causes and social change. With Mercury and Neptune here, the individual may have a strong interest in humanitarian or charitable activities, and they might communicate about social issues with empathy and compassion. They may be drawn to causes that involve art, music, or spirituality as well. 5. Dreamy goals. Individuals with this placement may have idealistic and sometimes unrealistic goals and aspirations related to their social life and group involvement. They might need to ground their dreams in practicality to avoid disappointment. 6. Intuitive networking. This placement can give the person an intuitive ability to network and connect with people on a deep, emotional level. They may be excellent at understanding the unspoken dynamics within social groups and can use this skill to their advantage. 7. Challenges in communication. On the downside, there can be challenges related to clear communication and boundary setting. The Neptune influence can make the person prone to misunderstandings or even deception within their social circles. It's essential for them to practice discernment and establish clear communication when needed. As with any astrological placement, it's essential to consider the entire birth chart and how these planetary energies interact with each other and the rest of the chart. Astrology is a complex system, and the interpretation of a specific placement can vary based on other factors in the individual's chart. Consulting with a professional astrologer can provide a more personalized and in-depth analysis. Certainly, let's delve a bit deeper into the influence of Mercury and Neptune in the 11th house of a natal chart. 8. Spiritual connections. With Neptune in the 11th house, there's a potential for the individual to form deep spiritual connections within their social circle. They may be drawn to groups or friends who share similar spiritual or metaphysical interests. This placement can also indicate a desire to explore mystical or esoteric subjects within a group setting. 9. Artistic expression. Both Mercury and Neptune are associated with artistic expression, but in different ways. Mercury represents the more logical and communicative aspects of art, while Neptune is linked to the abstract and intuitive. In the 11th house, this combination can manifest as a talent for creative and imaginative forms of communication, such as poetry, music, or visual arts, which may be used for social or group-related purposes. 10. Social awareness. Individuals with this placement are often socially conscious and may have a keen awareness of societal issues and injustices. They might use their communicative skills to advocate for positive change within their social circles or through group activities. Their compassionate approach can make them effective advocates for humanitarian causes. 11 Networking skills. Mercury's influence can enhance the person's networking skills in the context of group activities. They may excel at bringing people together, sharing information, and facilitating communication among friends and associates. This can be a valuable asset in both personal and professional spheres. 12 Idealistic friendships. The individual may have a tendency to idealize their friends and social groups. While this can foster a positive and supportive environment, it's important for them to maintain realistic expectations in relationships to avoid disappointment or disillusionment. 13 Dreams and aspirations. The 11th house is also linked to hopes, dreams, and long-term goals. With Neptune here, the person's aspirations may be influenced by their spiritual or artistic inclinations. They may have a strong desire to contribute to the greater good of society and pursue dreams that involve creative and compassionate endeavors. 14 Intuition and group dynamics. Neptune's intuitive energy can help the individual navigate complex group dynamics effectively. They may have a knack for understanding the unspoken emotions and underlying currents within social gatherings, which can aid them in mediating conflicts or fostering a harmonious atmosphere. 15 Escapism tendencies. On the flip side, Neptune's influence can sometimes lead to escapism or a desire to escape from the harsh realities of life through socializing, daydreaming, or engaging in idealized friendships. It's important for individuals with this placement to find a balance between their dreams and the practical aspects of life. Remember that astrology offers insights into personality traits and tendencies, but it doesn't determine a person's destiny. The individual's choices and life experiences also play a significant role in shaping their character and how these astrological influences manifest in their life. It's always helpful to consult with a professional astrologer for a more personalized and nuanced interpretation of your birth chart. Certainly, let's explore some additional aspects and considerations related to Mercury and Neptune in the 11th house. 16 Inspiration and creativity. This placement can be a source of great inspiration for the individual and their social circle. They may come up with innovative and imaginative ideas that contribute to group projects or causes. Their creative communication style can be a driving force behind the success of their endeavors. 17 Psychic sensitivity. Neptune's presence in the 11th house can heighten psychic sensitivity or intuitive abilities within the realm of friendships and social connections. The individual may have strong gut feelings about the intentions and emotions of others in their social circle. Developing and trusting this intuition can be a valuable skill. 18 Altruistic values. The 11th house is associated with altruism and humanitarianism, and when combined with Neptune, the individual may hold strong values related to selflessness and helping others. They might be willing to sacrifice their time and resources to support charitable or philanthropic causes they believe in. 19 Mystical friendships. Some individuals with this placement may be drawn to friends who are involved in mystical or spiritual practices. They may find deep and profound connections with friends who share their interest in exploring the mystical and the unknown. 20 Challenges with boundaries. Neptune's influence can blur boundaries, and when it's in the house of friendships, there can be challenges in maintaining clear boundaries with friends. The individual may need to be cautious about being overly accommodating or prone to sacrificing their own needs for the sake of others. 21 Empathy and compassion. Mercury and Neptune in the 11th house can bestow a high degree of empathy and compassion. This makes the individual an excellent listener and someone who can offer emotional support to their friends and group members. They may be the go-to person for advice and comfort. 22 Spiritual growth through friendships. For some, friendships and group interactions may serve as a source of spiritual growth and evolution. They may learn important life lessons and develop a deeper understanding of themselves and the world through their social connections. 23 Dreamy goals and visions. Individuals with this placement often have grand visions and dreams for their future, which may involve making a significant impact on society or the world. While these aspirations can be inspiring, they should also be grounded in practical steps and planning to turn them into reality. 24 Artistic collaboration. Collaboration with friends or within social groups can be a fulfilling and creatively rewarding experience. Whether it's working on artistic projects or promoting social causes, the individual may excel in bringing people together for common goals. 25 Potential for deception. Neptune's influence can bring an element of deception or confusion. In the realm of friendships, this could manifest as misunderstandings or hidden agendas within social groups. It's important for the individual to maintain clarity and honesty in their interactions to avoid falling victim to deception. Remember that while astrology can provide insights and tendencies, it doesn't dictate a person's life path. The interpretation of these placements should always be considered in the context of the entire birth chart, as other planetary aspects and positions can modify and refine the influence of Mercury and Neptune in the 11th house. Consulting with a professional astrologer can offer a more detailed and personalized analysis.